are my next guests tonight. Elementary, my dear Watson, it is the stars of the new Sherlock Holmes movie, Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law! It's fair to say they're pleased to see you.
Good.
They thought I was lying. Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law, I'm sure. So, how was the premiere?
Wet.
Oh, really? Just a little wet, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I always feel vaguely guilty when friends from America come over to premieres and you know they've just been in LA and it pours with rain. I always feel like...
Jude?
Yeah.
Lovely suit and everything, you look lovely, but... Is this your red carpet look? Have you changed since the red carpet? Is this what you did the red carpet in?
Yeah.
Okay. No. You look good. You look good.
Here's what you don't understand, all right?
Am I meant to read between the lines?
No. You got a beanie on, and that's fine.
No, I've been scalped for my new... I'm doing a film at the moment.
And you can't release
and I have got the most heinous haircut you've ever seen to mankind.
Okay.
And you will see it in the cinema next year.
Hey, we don't reveal trade secrets around here. Very carefully constructed character.
So listen, Sherlock Holmes is back, Game of Shadows. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
And it's no mystery why it's back. First one was at $524 million, which is that's phenomenal. And a Golden Globe for you, good sir.
Well, thanks.
Yes.
Could have been either one of us. It was just my night.
I wasn't nominated.
Well, then, maybe next time.
And it's always weird talking about a sequel, because if I say it's better than the first one, then it's like I'm slagging the first film off.
Yeah.
But it is kind of better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's...
We were a bit more confident this time.
We were more confident. I mean, usually, I hate to say it, but usually sequels suck.
Yes, quite often. But this one doesn't. This is good.
Why are you two looking at each other?
I don't know.
You had a sequel.
No, but it's true.
It went really
No, but
well.
it's true. Quite often you have to be... We're talking about Treasure Island 2 already, and we're thinking we've got to be careful, because I just did Treasure Island 2. Yeah. Oh. And
the island with the other treasure.
Yeah.
And then listen, an awful lot has been made of the chemistry between the two, you and your characters. But was that just luck? I mean, did you know each other before the first film?
No, we hadn't met. But the truth is, what we immediately loved was the idea of this domestic life and taking these two guys who basically, as in the books, live together, and the idea of this domesticity but under gunfire, so that they're in this adventure but they're arguing over who turned the lights on and who turned the lights off. Did you do your laundry? And with that immediately, you know, bit us both, and we thought there's something to run with there. And on this one, we've been allowed to explore it a bit more, along with a lot more explosions and running through woods.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I love the running through the woods bit. That's fantastic.
Well, thanks.
No, but it's true. You guys actually hang out even your days off. And was it the first movie you go to the gym before you went to set?
Yeah, I mean...
Or what was it that German journalist asked? So you pump up.
You guys pump
up
together.
You pump up before you work. Every morning. And sometimes on Sundays, too.
I just love this guy, and we had a great time, and I think that it just translated into this kind of, you know how it is, you have a professional relationship with somebody, and then it just kind of,
develops.
Yeah, it develops into, you know, what people wind up seeing, so.
And there was an honesty, too, because, you know, often in this situation, people are always saying, tell us a funny story about... The truth is, honestly, all the funny stories are in the film. And what we tried to do every day was look at the scenario and we'd try and find a witty way and things that made us laugh.
Actually, there's one funny story.
Oh.
I'm going to remind you of it, and you can tell it. Oh, yeah. Go.
Don't you...
Chacho Gold.
No,
you tell it.
No, I'm not going to tell it.
We're both going to tell it.
Like
I'll tell it.
And he will.
So Robert and Jude, they're shooting this scene where a guy comes in, right, and he'd forgotten to wear any underwear, but no one knew. And then you take it from there.
And then there was an explosion. No, there was a scene where we walk into a room of carnage.
There's all these rubber bodies just strewn around, like obviously fake dummy bodies that are in impossible twisted positions.
Covered in blood and...
Yeah.
And Robert leans over to me and goes, check this out, this would be really funny. And there's a big hand lying there and just stomps on his hand. And an extra cut. Oh, you love it, God!
That's
a good story.
Did you work it out with him?
Why would I do that?
I get a nice Christmas
out.
story.
It was right before, like,
It scared us too, yeah.
I got scared. But then the problem was, the guy goes, well, I can always say that the honour of having my hand stomped by the great Sherlock Holmes. In America, he'd be like, lawsuit. Now, I was fine until I went back by where the monitors were. And Jude and I haven't looked at each other. This just happened, and I'm kind of shocked, and I feel bad. And I said, horrible misjudgment. And I go back, and I look at, and he just looked at me like that, and I couldn't stop laughing for an hour.
And listen, I've heard different versions of events, whether it was Guy Ritchie's idea or whether it was your idea for Sherlock Holmes to drag up.
Yeah.
Was that yours idea?
I'm afraid it was.
It was your idea? And were you surprised at how you looked? I mean, you are a beautiful man. There's no denying that.
It's true.
I would... I would probably kick myself out of bed. I look like if my sister was on a round of steroids. But I was trying to think, if I was Mary, if I was Watson Scow, what would be the most unsavory disguise to see Sherlock show up at their wedding nuptials wearing?
Well, that picture of you, there's that picture of you.
Thank you.
Now, I don't want to cause a rift between the lovely friends, but we do have a picture of Jude as a woman.
We were... This is a film we did, well, not together, but that you were in as well.
But
Yeah,
look at Jude. Look at Jude. Now. That's a good look.
Maybe I should shave.
You went...
I'm not sure how great I feel about that, actually.
You look good. Embrace it.
I think men dressing as women is just bizarre. And I don't. I just am a transvestite. It's a gift. You can't try to be a transvestite. You just are a transvestite. So, yeah, that's my story.
All right, well, let you be the judge. Here you are in action in drag, the two of you on a train.
Thank you.
How many are we expecting? Half a dozen. Who are they? A wedding present from Moriarty. Lovely ceremony, by the way. Many a tear shed in joy.
Oh, John.
Just a minute, darling. Do you trust me?
No.
Well, then I shall have to do something about that. Who's up to bat next, you bastards? John, do shut the door. It had to be done. She's safe now. In my own defense, I timed it perfectly.
Very good. And Sherlock Holmes Game of Shadows opens tonight at all cinemas. And can I just say, hurrah! It's not in 3D. I was so predisposed to love the film when they didn't hand me bloody glasses on the way in. Yeah.
You don't need 3D all the time.
No.
Says the man who appeared in Hugo recently.
Yeah. You can be in both.
Now, talking of producing things, Robert Downey Jr., you have something very special on the way. You're about to be a daddy one more time.
Yeah.
Which is, congratulations. When's it all going to happen?
The missus is due in February. Oh. Yeah, she's about 10 weeks out.
Oh, how exciting.
Thanks.
And now you were on record saying, now, whatever else happens, I am not going to reveal the sex of the baby, and I'm not going to reveal what it's called. Right. And then a couple of weeks ago, what did you do on television?
I have poor impulse control. So I revealed the gender.
How did that go when you got home?
Well, it's fine. Okay. She knows I have a problem.
When you were saying it, did you realise I'm doing a wrong thing, or just...
I kind of made the decision to and said, no, don't, right as I was saying it.
You screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
And the baby's still happening in 10 weeks.
Yes. He's decided to come along anyway.
Now, I have to say, I'm so excited, Jude Law, and I worry I may have come up to you drunk at a party and already said this. I'm not sure. But I loved Families. Families was just so good. You see? There's no... Yes, well done, that person.
Oh, God.
No, Families was a soap opera. It was just genius.
Yeah.
Did you not enjoy it?
Oh, God!
Oh, there you are! Oh...
I'm the one on the right.
But no, but earlier you were in the National Youth Theatre, weren't you?
National Youth Music Theatre, yeah, when I was about, 13. I used to do that alongside school.
And people still speak of your performance in Bodywork. Were you 12 in that? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Because
Who? What people?
Me.
I played Adrenaline.
He played Adrenaline, everyone. And
How do you know this stuff?
I just know these things. But no, but you were marvellous as Adrenaline.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
Well, how
I'm a chat show host. I say this stuff.
Adrenaline's a character, I take, as opposed to the liquid.
It was written for... well, you know, it was set inside a body. So all the... And it was, you know, the National Youth Theatre, so everyone's from, like, 13 to 18, and there's all these kids, and everyone plays different parts of the... That sounds like it could get really dodgy.
Who played Penis?
He was 18.
But you did other jobs too. You worked in a clothes shop or a...
I worked in a... Yeah, that was my first sort of job out of school, was selling T-shirts. And we used to... That's... Yeah. It was in the summer. It was... I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to say. It was a famous the Hard Rock Cafe.
You can't say that.
I can't say that. It was a famous cafe.
Yeah.
I can. And, I sold T-shirts for a summer.
But didn't you get bored?
We'd get very bored. And people would come in and ask for 2 black, 2 white, and then we'd say, what kind of black? What do you mean? You go, we've got jet black, off black, very dark black. Show me the black. And you'd hold them and go, oh, jet black. I'll have the jet. Terrible way of entertaining yourself.
But in terms of... You grew up in a kind of showbiz... so you were always going to end up, I guess, in show business.
I guess so. I tried sales.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Stole shoes.
Resold them. Inverted sales.
Yeah, that's receives.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of irregular jobs, but I think I had sticky fingers, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that why the jobs didn't last that long?
Well, I've kept jobs for a while. It just depends on how long it takes them to find out.
Because, Alicia, you haven't kept jobs for very long.
Oh, no. Would get too bored.
Sticky fingers also?
No, no sticky fingers, but boring jobs, cleaning schools.
You
But
can't
they
clean.
lasted literally about a week. That's as long as I would last at a job.
And then you just walk?
And then I would go.
OK, you do a bit of MCing.
Yeah, I'd MC while I was doing it.
Yeah. I'm out of here. That kind of thing.